All the cycles.
Podcast. Spelled backwards.
Leap. Dumb. Leap. Dumb. Leap. Dumb.
Hey, welcome to Podleadum. That's Top Model Podcast spelled backwards. I'm Lex Basile-Price, and continuity is a word. Do you know what continuity means?
Anna Jane Ginsburg. And David, honey, I'm sorry that it was too much sex for you.
And I'm JDB Crump, and every dollar you spend is more toward having these children live.
And we are, of course, talking about Cycle 19, Episode 5, The Girl Who Sings for Alicia Keys. It should be to Alicia Keys. But I've retitled it, The Girl Who Walks to Save Lives.
Perfect. And you can save our lives by becoming sponsors by going to anchor.fm/podleadum. One more time, that's anchor.fm/podleadum. And twisted the cycle. You might have already heard and or will hear that Anchor got bought by Spotify for podcasters, and now we had to record a new ad, and we know Podleadum listeners that ad was a treasured piece.
We've known this was coming for a little bit.
Did we recreate the magic perfectly? Probably not. We were different people. We were different people back then.
We
recorded that literally 4 years ago or something. Yeah.
That was January of 2021.
My child couldn't even walk on his own.
No.
So just so you know, you can still go to anchor.fm/podleadum. Eventually that might change to a spotify.com/podcast situation. But the important thing is, find a way to give us money.
We're still going to make it as easy as possible. There's still going to be that button.
Yes.
Or you could be like my mom's great aunt and send me a crisp $10 bill on my birthday to our P.O. box.
I would love that.
Oh, loose cash? We love that. You know what I also love?
What?
This digital art. Because this digital art gave both every crap and no crap all at the same time. Because for us, brilliant. The quotes
easy
are
to read.
True art.
Yes, it was all in the same font. And that font was chalkboard ransom note.
Which is a good thing when they're all from Kelly. So it's just badam, bajeez, wham.
I love that there was escalating exclamation points.
Oh, it got louder for sure.
But they make it that it looks like three quotes, but if you've watched the episodes, you know that's just one person. And also, in order, that's just what she said.
I also, until you spell them out, you don't realize how silly they were, because babam, I'll give you.
Yes.
Right. But geez, sounds like you're
horrible.
making fun of comic books. And then wham?
Wham.
That's just a stutter, right?
Wham.
Also, there's something funny about, I think this might be the first winning photo that didn't get a 10, so it's just 3 9s, and you're like, ugh.
Well, the 9s also look like it's like a cult symbol, too. Like, they're not typical 9s. They're not your typical 9. Just like Laura's not your typical high fashion model.
Look, Laura comes in hot, letting us know that really, y'all, she's the underdog. She is. Also,
God.
she's better than everyone else, but she's the underdog.
I've started taking to writing my notes and calling her Super Relatable Laura, because Super Relatable Laura says she's representing girls who are healthy and strong and not a 00.
There's a little bit of body shame in there.
Mm-hmm.
Little bit.
Up and down little boy figure.
That part. Also, Laura, you're so skinny.
Oh, yeah. It's in the grand tradition of Top Model is a contestant who's like, I'm still model proportions, but I'm not that kind of model.
Right.
I'm not like other models.
Yeah, Laura's not like other Lauras. Like, that's her whole vibe. We're gonna find out later that I don't think Laura has female friends
At all.
and I'm sure, I am 100% sure with zero proof that she has said unironically, I'm not like other girls.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, absolutely.
There's a little bit of pick-me energy to Laura.
Mm-hmm.
And the show does. Loves to pick Laura, in fact.
But spaghetti time!
Look at this pan-fried spaghetti we're getting.
Just put a little more oil in there.
These fucking dishes. We
my
need a
God.
visit from Marie because
Apparently.
the only thing clean was like the coffee carafe, and then there was plastic wrap in the sink.
Why was there plastic wrap on top of the plates? I did not understand that.
I am assuming that someone got some leftovers out of the fridge and then instead of throwing out that saran wrap, just threw it in the sink.
Mm.
Mhm.
Ugh, that's going to cause a clog.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Leela has 18 interviews stitched together about Laura.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
With varying levels of cry eye.
Mm-hmm. Because new plot line, Leela is in her own Lifetime original movie. She's obsessed. She's stalking Laura. I want someone to take the roommate poster and just make it Leela and Laura.
Lyra.
Except Laura is fully obsessed with Leela.
I think so too.
This feels like a two-way street.
Uh-huh.
We also get a rewrite of history where there was no sus. What the hell is Leela doing inviting me to the Tyra suite? We get none of that.
Yeah, that is gone because that's not in service to what is about to happen. But I gotta say, do I like her as a person? Nah. TV, Kristen, the Sea Witch, I am here for.
Oh, yes.
Her basically with smoke and a crystal chalice going, did you tell her? Laura, have you started the drama?
Well, I love that Laura and Kristen forgot that Brittany is always doing what Brittany does best, which is sitting in a room and waiting to hear everything.
Teleports right there.
This is not a great look for Pod Leadum favorite Alyssa when she just jumps on the bed and is like, are we being shitty? I've waited so long to be a butt.
Give me that screen time. This seems to be working for Kristen.
And Brittany's like, oh, I didn't mean to start this conversation. I was painting my nails.
I love Alyssa jumping into frame, though. Are we gossiping?
That bed almost buckled under the weight of her wanting to start the drama.
This house is clearly a bored house.
Oh my God, so bored. Because
Yeah.
then Laura, in a time-honored move among douchebags everywhere, decides to break up with Leela in a public place so she can't make a scene.
Oh my God, this dinner scene that we were not supposed to see.
Right before we get there, because I have so much to say about the dinner scene. Apparently, Laura says that Leela wrote her a note
Bus
on
note.
the bus.
I don't believe it. There would be note footage.
Yeah. And also, the bus? What do you mean, the bus?
The transport
The
bus.
model bus.
The model bus.
Yeah, but...
We just don't see it this season.
Yeah. Why don't
But
we...
it makes it sound like a school bus. You're right.
It does.
Well, that's the thing. And also,
'Cause it's
if you're
themed.
college cycle, why not show a school bus?
Oh my
Right?
God,
I know
could
that's
you
not
imagine?
a college-y thing,
But nothing is
If you're
this
gonna
season.
have ringing bells that signify the end of class, why wouldn't you have a school bus?
Yeah, exactly.
And Kristen leads us out of this gossip room by just burping. I'm shocked she didn't burp in someone's face and like blow it.
Kristen, who also is drinking out of a vase at dinner. That was the biggest container I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Because there's no glasses
Nothing
left.
After Kristen is done drinking what I can only imagine is 80 ounces of soda, we get the Laura's excuse for not inviting Leela to the Tyra suite. And look, Laura can invite anyone she wants. That is her right. She has those two keys. Like, Victoria didn't invite anybody. She can do whatever she wants.
Still the best move.
Yeah. Laura says, I just want everyone to have a chance to be in there, meaning the Tyra suite. And then I love Kristen going, I agree.
Like, subtle shade against Kristen? Because it's like, well, clearly Kristen's never going to get this on her own, so I have to help her.
Yeah, have you met her? And Layla's like, if you're friends with Kristen, you can't be friends with nice me. You're just like, woo. But also, yeah, they're constantly hanging out together. I don't know what you're talking about. You're not saving Laura from the dark side of Kristen.
But also, Laura let Leela roll her eyes and let it go. If you're really not trying to make this a thing.
Uh-huh.
Leela didn't even say anything aloud. Let a girl roll her eyes and keep eating her dinner.
I'm going to say I'm less on Laura's side. However, this isn't an argument again where no one wins.
Oh no!
Oh no! They
Because
both are not great.
it's a petty parade from both of them.
Mhm.
It's a petty parade that envelops the entire house that no one wants to be a part of.
Yeah. And imagine Kiara sitting there and being like, someone's being more petty than me? Well,
What's
what am I
my
gonna do now?
storyline going to be?
I can't play basketball. We've proven that.
Tyra enters without knocking.
Of course.
Well, everyone is sleeping at 3:00 in the afternoon.
Look, either production told everyone to pretend that they were asleep, or Victoria sleeps in full makeup and giant feather earrings while journaling, and both of those scenarios are equally plausible.
Yeah.
It is during the day, so that is when Victoria would sleep. But I also have a conspiracy theory.
Do.
Does Tyra sleep in really, really late and is really, really embarrassed about it? So she makes everyone else seem like they sleep in until 5 in the afternoon.
Ooh. She has been late for
Just trying to
makeovers.
normalize naps. Just normalize naps.
Group naps, though, not
Group
individually.
napping.
I remember one time on the Tyra show, she told that one of her secrets, if she has a busy day, is to power nap or to sleep with like full makeup on. And she's like, it is terrible for your skin, but you look fierce. And I'm like, this is the most relatable you've been, Tyra, to be like, look, is this bad? Yes. Is this how I get my job done? Absolutely.
Yes, I don't want to sit through makeup twice. But today, thankfully, maybe it was Alicia Keys' makeup person and hair.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't look wet.
I'm going to say, I think these two are actually buds. I got actual pal friend vibes from the two of them in that she made Tyra speak in her real voice a lot of the time.
Well, that's because Alicia Keys' theme is making sure Tyra said things correctly. Because there was times where Tyra would say something, Alicia Keys goes, okay, I'm going through those words. Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Mm.
Although, honestly, if I were Alicia Keys and clearly agreed to be on the show only to promote my, actual organization, which is real and has raised lots of money for a really good cause.
Yeah.
And it's like a famous charity, too. Like one we've all heard of, I think, before now.
I would be so mad at how this episode played out because she barely gets to talk about what this organization does. And every time someone else talks about it, they get it wrong, including Tyra.
So Keep a Child Alive mostly focuses on children and families in India, Kenya, Rwanda, Uganda, and South Africa. And they've previously funded projects in Ethiopia, Mali, and Zimbabwe. They also, this is their not great look, they also are famous for that I Am Africa campaign.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was Iman's idea, apparently.
That was Iman's idea, and we didn't need Giselle Bundchen saying she was African in tribal paint.
It was a bold, creative choice that didn't work out.
But they have raised a lot of money for children and families dealing with HIV/AIDS.
And they focus a lot, and I think Alicia Keys says it, on getting money for medications and stuff, too, right?
Yes.
Which lends itself to the name.
Yes. Also, I did not know what a prodigy Alicia Keys was.
Oh my gosh,
I went
she's
on a deep dive.
amazing.
And the reason, so there's always been rumors that she was a lesbian, but seemingly that stems from the fact that she grew up in a really rough part of New York City, and she would dress, in her own words, she would dress unfeminine to avoid being harassed.
For safety reasons, basically.
For safety reasons. She carried a shiv,
Holy shit.
but she had a record label deal at 15. She was accepted to Columbia at age 16. So, Maria, who heard of you?
Maria, you should have stayed around to see a fellow prodigy.
Right?
But I can't believe they didn't bring that up on the show.
Right?
For the college cycle.
For the college season? No, instead we have Kiara, who comes up to Alicia Keys and just goes, we have similar voices.
Can you imagine having the confidence
I can't
The
process
gall,
this.
the nerve, the cheek.
to take Alicia Keys' hand? And look, they're all crying. And I get it.
They're all crying.
This is the rare, huge celebrity, uncomplicatedly good get
Mhm.
for top model. So everybody's crying.
Instantly recognizable.
It's not
Mhm.
Brian Boy or Rob. Mhm.
To have the confidence to take Alicia Keys' hand and say, we have similar voices. And then to burst into a song that I honestly don't know if it was pre-written or if she made it up in the moment.
And this is the thing. Kiara does not have a bad voice.
No.
But to say you have a similar voice to Alicia Keys, you're crazy.
There's
you're crazy.
something about the overwhelming audacity to do something like that it circles back around to me to charming, because I would never.
No!
I as soon as this started, my skin started wiggling off my body. And I was like, I can't do this.
It's like, I don't care if you're a great singer. It's just a wild thing to be like, Alicia Keys, we sound the same.
Here's my song for you. But I'm with you, JW.
Here's my song for you.
Enjoy my song.
I find it sort of endearing.
It's just so bonkers.
It's so outside. And I think that we come across as three like extroverted big characters. But I think on the other side, peek behind the curtain, listeners, the three of us are actually quite introverted people in a lot of ways.
Yeah, there's a reason we bonded over watching every single episode of a reality TV show.
Yeah,
we have the receipts.
We're extroverted introverts. And the idea of going up to someone and just being like, let me sing you my song, without introducing. The way it's cut, it's like Kiara didn't even say, I'm Kiara. She just said, we're the same.
Well, and then my favorite part of the whole thing is when she finishes the song, she cheers for herself.
And I've never seen Tyra more swiftly be like, and we're going downstairs.
To be fair, she does have the confidence of having a basketball scholarship without having the skills to play basketball. So
I also want to, because we talked a little bit about Laura becoming the narrator, but truly Brittany has stepped into her old.
Oh, yeah.
But Brittany
really
is
good
also,
narrator.
She is. And I love Brittany. She's definitely my model basic of the cycle.
Oh, yeah.
That being said, some producer told Brittany to amp up the volume and intensity because her talking heads have become like da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da.
It's like Disney Channel.
Disney narrating, yeah.
Oh, I wish they had like CGI'd a little bird on her shoulder that came every time.
No, I want her to do the Disney Channel neon, like,
And you're watching Top Model.
Alicia Keys is great, except for one thing. She cannot walk.
No.
I also found that very lovable.
But her arms just, woo!
I love it when they make someone who's not a model do something like that. I'm like, why? Why did we do this?
Let her play piano. So they're going to be doing a charity fashion show for Keep a Child Alive.
Yes. That's my Alicia Keys impression.
Yes. That is correct, Tyra. Victoria's saying, we're doing this charity walk to literally keep children alive. And that's so exciting for me.
Normally, my mother and I are killing
children.
killing children, sucking their blood and taking their life force. But today I get to try the opposite.
For me.
Also, has the runway ever always been this rainbow?
Yes.
Because
it matches the rainbow books.
Huh. Bold choice again. Because what does that have to do with college?
It's like preschool.
Yeah, exactly. I wish it was the letter
experiences.
I wish it was made out of kindergarten, like foamy mat.
Ooh.
The puzzle pieces.
This was come up on the spot, right? Tyra came up with this now.
Here's the thing. Apparently, this is the runway teach we're getting this cycle.
Yeah.
Because there's no more, because there's no more Miss J.
Yeah.
So Tyra, wearing the hoopiest earrings that have ever hooped, says that in order to warm up, like you do before a fashion show, they're going to do impromptu fashion show here and theme it based on some of Alicia's biggest hits.
No.
And you catch it for the frame. Alicia did not know this was the theme, and you can't convince me otherwise, because as soon as Tyra says that last part, you almost don't see her dart her eyes right at Tyra, like, what? But it cuts to like the girls being like, ah!
Well, there's also something so hilarious about theming a walking challenge to a person's music when their most famous hit is Fallen.
Which she doesn't say.
Can you imagine, though? I would have lived for that moment.
Well, Kiara gets so excited that she like jumps up and down and then falls and hopes nobody notices. So she turns it into a dorky little dance. Another great moment for Kiara.
So instead we get Brittany has to walk to My Boo.
I wish she had held the hand of a fake invisible person.
Also, apparently has a very intense love for Leonardo DiCaprio.
I loved that Tyra said, "You got a boo," meaning a real life lover. And she was like, "Leonardo DiCaprio." And she goes, "Yeah, think big, girl."
That's what Alicia Keys says.
Yep. I'm like, okay. We're doing bits. Got it.
I'm going to say, I'll give Brittany a little credit. Brittany goes, Leonardo DiCaprio dates models. So if I say Leonardo DiCaprio, I'm a model.
Layers, yes.
Smart.
And this is where we begin the narrative of Leela is the worst walker who's ever attempted to teeter down the runway.
She got called out in the audition episode as being a good walker. And, controversial opinion, I don't think she's a bad walker. I think there's way worse walkers. Especially
during the actual show.
Also, models don't swing their arms when they're modeling.
Well, this is Tyra teaching. So Tyra is not teaching runway walking. Tyra is teaching Tyra walking.
Yeah.
That's the difference. Can I tell a short story about the song Empire State of Mind?
Always.
It's a great song. I really like it. I used to host these Zoom corporate events that I'd host like this game, and the bosses there chose that as the waiting room song. I have heard Empire State of Mind no less than 200 times. And my body had such a reaction physically because I haven't heard it in a while because I haven't worked there in a while. When she said Empire State of Mind, I actually go like, because I know I'm about to work. That used to be the song where I was like, okay, the show's starting in 3 minutes and this, that, and the other. Is so funny how songs can impact you like that. Also, Nastasia fully falls off the runway at the end while Tyra is talking.
Well,
Nastasia is a fascinating contestant to me on this show, especially in this episode, because she seems to do either really well or really poorly at things. And there is no footage of any of it.
She's almost always at the bottom of the challenges.
And yet we never talk about it.
No.
Because she must not be fun bad. She must just be bad.
But does she not give them anything in the interviews or the talking heads at all? Is that the strategy?
The biggest thing we've seen from Nastasia is her thinking Destiny should have hit Kristen.
Yeah.
Which wasn't a shining bright moment.
No.
So maybe we don't need to see more of Nastasia.
They're told that the models are going to be in charge of everything. Very suspicious. And that Laura is in charge of being in charge.
Because she is the president of the house.
When did Tyra hear this?
When?
The way it's worded was my backup quote. Someone who is super in control is Laura. Not just control, super control.
We are told that she is assigning responsibilities. That they're going to have to do hair, makeup, and styling. Spoiler alert, that's not true.
No.
At all.
No.
And then I'm going to give it to Laura. They do not give her enough information because she is trying on the bus ride over. Oh, there's the bus. I guess I did see it. She is trying to have a conversation about that. And once she gets there, they're just like, have you done this? And she clearly was like, I didn't know I had to do that.
Well, also, because they've already picked a theme for this runway challenge that is not appropriate for the fucking charity.
It's so funny to think of Girl on Fire being this recent. Because to me, that's like the song.
I cannot hear that song without hearing Boy is a Bottom. I'm sorry. There's literally nothing in my... Every time I hear Girl on Fire...
What's that from?
Oh, it's a Willem Detox
got it.
I cannot hear Girl on Fire.
You know the song My Sex is on Fire?
Yes.
By Kings of Leon? My husband has a friend who always sings that song as My Dick's a Vampire. So that's the only thing I hear when I
Listeners,
hear
I am learning something about Lex and Hannah Jane that I did not know, which is they like song parodies.
You didn't know that?
Yeah, we've done song parodies.
It's true, but I know you like your own work. I didn't know you liked them from other people.
They're told that their clothes are going to be by Mara Hoffman, and they are going to be bid on by the audience, and the highest bid wins. And if that sounds unclear... It's because it is.
And even if it was clear, it seems like it means the best outfit wins, not necessarily the best model.
Also, extra unclear is who is scoring this challenge. Because it's definitely not Alicia Keys.
No. The winner will get to pick a friend to go to an undisclosed Alicia Keys show, or will go on tour with Alicia Keys and hang out in the bus.
Alicia Keys' phrasing of "you're gonna come be with me."
Yeah, it doesn't even
it's both
seem like
enticing and so open-ended that she doesn't really commit to anything.
Nope, she basically commits to a meet and greet, maybe.
But sometimes it's said with language that makes it sound like they're opening for her on tour. Like sometimes it's way huge and sometimes it's nothing. I wish one of them would be like, but we just met you here. Do we need to meet you again?
Well, must be why we get the eventual challenge winner that we do, because she already auditioned.
Yeah. In the van bus, we see that the clothes have already been picked out.
Correct.
So they theoretically did fittings and photos for this brochure that gets printed at some point. And Laura is trying to get everyone to do the same hair. And then everyone says, no, I'm doing this hair. I'm going to have a ponytail and mine's going to be up. And mine is going to be down to the side.
But that's only because they didn't know how many hats with sheer veils out the back were waiting for them.
But before we get there, so they enter and they are greeted with Johnny's hat that says Vogue in Halloween colors. And of course, here to destroy a woman's chance at leadership, Kelly Catrone. And Kelly is ready to destroy Laura from start to finish by giving her parameters and asking questions that Laura didn't ever know she would be asked.
My favorite part of this whole section. So Johnny is also clearly concerned, but when he sees a problem, he attempts to help.
Yeah, he steps in to help and fix it.
Mm-hmm. So he says, well, you need everything to look cohesive, because in a fashion show, you want a cohesive look. And then Kelly interrupts him with a word that is so much less helpful than cohesive. It's amazing.
Continuity.
Do you know what continuity means?
In the most patronizing way.
But do you, Kelly? Because you never define it. And once again, not a helpful word.
No, I don't think of fashion as and continuity. I imagine the continuity, like the person sitting with their folder and being like, no, she had the pink bangle on before.
Left hand has the glass, not the right. Left hand.
It's the worst job on a set, by the way. That is the worst job because number one, no one listens to you. Even though your job is important and you're there to only help, everyone hates you because you sound like a nag.
Yeah.
And then no one listens to you, and then you get blamed when it's wrong.
I was about to say, and then the internet loses its mind.
Lights you on fire.
Yeah. They are not doing their own hair. They are not doing their own makeup. And Johnny is styling them.
Because he feels bad.
And he does it well, and it's his job.
And I also think Johnny was like, hats is going to fix a lot of this. Guys, just hats.
Because Laura comes in and she's like, fire, so big hair. And like a smoky gold eye.
I loved mild smoky eye.
What the fuck does that mean?
Well, she's asking them all to give them the Laura.
Yeah.
Because Laura said, well, as long as everyone has to have the same thing anyway, why don't I just do the thing that's on my face most of the time?
There's something so weird about Laura screaming at the makeup and hairstylist to do something that they're already halfway not doing. And then, spoiler alert, doesn't happen.
But Kelly now gets to say, so you finally took the lead.
And here's the thing. Again, this was too ill-defined. I can't tell you that anyone would have done this correctly because they were just like, Laura, you're in charge, but also you're going to have no idea what's going on at any point.
And no one's listening to you.
Well, and like, the show should know better because they literally did this as a full photo shoot and challenge last cycle.
And then Kelly also tells Laura something. I have no idea where Kelly got this idea that Laura was trying to be a best friend to everybody.
Which is not Laura's.
Not the Laura that I know.
I was gonna say, where? Who?
Laura should have been like, I actually just defriended Leela.
We broke up and she took it poorly.
And Leela's and the way it's edited is Leela's like, well, now that Laura's broken up with me, I broke up with her first.
And it's definitely not upsetting Leela, who cannot stop talking about it.
We find out that designer Mara Hoffman is probably here because of Kelly Catrone.
Yeah.
That she donated half a collection?
I have questions about half this collection. Does she mean the amount of clothes or the amount of money? I think it's the amount of money.
I assume.
I found a fun interview, and fun meaning, the way I think of fun. So not fun at all. Of Mara Hoffman talking to Sakara.com which is about like faith and spirituality, and how she really struggles with telling people to buy things when actually you should need less. And like, how do I do that? And then she's like,
Perfect. A perfect combo, it sounds like.
Yeah. Oh, it's all hot nonsense about like, I do yoga. I am spiritual. I ask for people to buy things. My husband's not on social media. Isn't he amazing?
We love to travel. We take our baby with us everywhere we go.
Baby, what do you like to draw? Do you like art? And the baby's like, I like trains. Best part of the interview. Did you want children? No, but then we had one. She literally says, I didn't want children, and then we had one.
Can't wait till he can read that in print. Although I guess he won't have to since he was sitting right there.
He heard it straight from his mother's mouth.
Yeah, somewhere he's a train conductor, and he's like, wait, what'd you say?
Mara Hoffman does not come off well in this episode, mostly because she says, I don't want to see too much blatant sex appeal on the runway when there are going to be shirtless male models just standing around.
I have so many questions about these male models because there's going to be two positioned at the far end of the runway, I guess, to
the entrance,
send the models on their journey. And then there's going to be one just hanging out, sitting down at the part of the runway that's closest to the audience. And his function is basically going to end up being hat rack.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone has to interact with him, it seems like.
But that was
it's
not
like
told to us.
Bonus challenge.
Yeah, but also, I need to say, I don't like the styling of this runway. It is like Moroccan cosplay Aladdin themed for some reason.
Oh, see, that's funny. I thought it was so indistinct that I truly couldn't pick out what the theme was supposed to be.
Well, the men have like rolled up pants and no shoes. And then they have the like lamps. The like Arabian lamps.
Oh, okay.
And swagged fat. But what I mean is it's so half-assed and yet still so like ick. It has nothing to do with anything.
Yeah.
Except now they have headscarves and
I can't get over these hats, the floppy hats with the shiny scarves down the back.
And I think Mara Hoffman designed like this was her idea for the runway. Or Kelly Catrone's, I guess. But like it has to do with her clothes, not Alicia Keys' Girl on Fire.
I love that Kristen lets us know that she's the opposite of Annalise because she couldn't be less scared of Kelly. And you know what? It's really going to work out for her.
Kindred spirits.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly sends them all onto the runway with these inspiring words that JW is going to give us right now.
Please don't embarrass my designer who I've worked with for 10 years because I'll kill you.
Have a great show, everybody!
I feel like even Mara was like, all right. Like,
Please don't kill in my name.
Not in the name of the Hoff.
I also think that Johnny was like, Kelly waited until Johnny was not available to say that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a cartoon where as soon as Johnny leaves, Kelly runs back in and is like, I'm going to kill all of you.
With a knife, holding just like, stab, stab, stab.
And then Johnny pops back in. He's like, what? And she hides the knife. And she's like, nothing,
Johnny.
Nothing.
I'm just a boring publicist. So the walks.
I'm going to start with my favorite person on the runway was Victoria. I thought Victoria looked stunning.
She got a good outfit.
She very witch in this outfit.
But I think it works for her.
I don't disagree.
Yeah.
That she's the first one I see to put the hat on the male model.
And then I thought, is everyone supposed to? Is it a hat collection service? What are we doing? But then Brittany decides to just muss the hair.
A ruffle.
Muss the hair.
Brittany also starts with like a along the men's bodies.
She's still bringing my boo energy.
Seriously. Victoria is correct about the way Alyssa is grinning on the runway.
Yeah.
Alyssa's weird in this episode, y'all. She has a lot of personality traits we have not seen on display yet.
Her just like,
And Victoria says grinning a hole
through them.
Is that how Victoria feeds? And then Tyra decides to yell at Leela on the runway.
Leela, who was already moving her arms.
Yeah.
A fine amount.
Why does Tyra think this is okay?
I'll say this. Is it silly, stupid, embarrassing? Sure. Has Miss J in the past done similar
Yes.
actions. Also true. So I feel like Tyra is just trying to.
I would argue, though, that
Put that
Miss Jane has
energy
done
out.
it to multiple people in a show.
Correct.
Not
Yes.
just one person.
Yeah. I'm not saying Tyra's not doing it worse, but I think I can get where she thinks. She was like,
Sure.
oh, people love this. These are where GIFs are made.
And then speaking of Alyssa making choices, we hear this sentence from her at the end of the show. It's exciting to be able to blend what we love, which is modeling, and charity work, because especially in a competition like this, it's something we can all relate to. What does that mean?
Well, I don't think Alyssa's listening to anything, because also when they come for judging, she walks too far down.
Oh my
and
God,
has
I
to
love
walk
this
back
moment.
up.
Alyssa fully walking too far down, then looking at everyone else and going, whoop.
So we were told that there were list prices in these programs.
Yeah.
And the three people that's dresses sold for the most, because it had nothing to do with the modeling, it had everything to do with the dresses that they seemed to be assigned,
Of course.
were Victoria, Laura, and Kiara.
And then apparently,
This is not true. There's
in
no
a
way.
quote landslide, Kiara wins.
Does that mean people bought most? Like, this is so unclear about what happened.
It got the highest bid, I guess.
And also, I call shenanigans to all of this because if this was real, Kristen would have won because Kristen would have bullied everyone into spending
Right.
all of their hard-earned money. They're like, Kristen, you were the only dress that sold for some reason.
Laura's outfit was fucking terrible.
Oh my God.
And she also touched the model, who then touched her back.
I hated that model sitting at the end of that
Ugh.
runway so much.
I did too.
Second
There was no
challenge in a
feedback.
row because there's nothing to give feedback on.
I mean, I believe that she wanted it the most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
best for the show. So Kiara wins and picks Nastasia.
And now Kiara is becoming challenge winner.
I did love the silent movie of Kristen's face, hearing that Kiara won and then having to recover. That was some
Oh my God.
very nice work from the editors.
Uh-huh. So here's the scores. Kiara 10, Laura Victoria 9, makes sense, top 3.
Mhm.
Nastasia 8, good, bad, who can say it's Nastasia? Kristen and Brittany 7, Leela, Yvonne, who this is the first time we've even mentioned Yvonne.
Oh, that's here.
Yeah, they got a 6, and poor smiling Alyssa got a 5. Also, at some point, did Alyssa get blue in her hair?
Yeah, what's going on with
The
Alyssa's
lighting
hair?
makes Alyssa's hair have like a blue streak in it. And maybe it's just, I know lighting on darker hair can sometimes reflect in that way. It's why some anime, sometimes darker haired people are drawn to have blue hair, but it's odd. And also fix the lighting if that's happening.
Yeah.
This is also when we discover that there is a wall or a poster board of challenge wins. And if you win, you get a little gold coin under your name.
This participation reading challenge.
Oh, it's so Scholastic Book Fair. How
Yeah.
many books have you read?
This is totally Pizza Hut Book It, where you are gonna like, oh
Did y'all see the American Girl doll thing?
yes.
Oh,
Okay, I don't know.
messaged you about it.
Yeah, so many people did. The world did. Thank you so much, though. If y'all don't know what we're talking about, I don't know anything about American Girl dolls. I know conceptually what they are, but they released 90s American Girl dolls, which, get over that emotionally, I had to. that was a decade that is historical now. But they released a Book It pizza playset with a personal pizza, little Pizza Hut glass. I was losing. I might just buy that, truly,
Yes.
because it's
Yeah.
so
You should.
crazy.
You should. You should get the little inflatable chair too.
You know how many fucking magazines and shitty things I had to sell to get those inflatable chairs?
Oh, everyone wanted I had the inflatable chair for a little
I
bit.
had one and
loved
then
it.
burst. Because of course it did.
What color was yours?
We had a clear one and a pink one.
Oh, I had an orange one. Nice.
Ooh.
I never had one.
Did you have a clear see-through phone?
No,
Oh, that was the
I had
best.
nothing.
Were you even a 90s kid?
Did you have
I
a
had American Girl dolls.
Oh, well.
And I knew that my family loved my sister more because she got Samantha and I got Molly.
Oh, Hannah, you got mollied?
I did. But she had glasses, and so did I.
Oh.
Yeah.
Welcome to our ugly home.
Reddit is back for a historically hideous season.
It's our 100th ugly house. This place is mayhem. That is impressive.
And if these walls could talk,
Do you cry a lot?
I do.
they'd have a lot to say.
What in God's name is this pit?
Don't get too close.
You know, if you see the show, I'm a scaredy cat.
Ugliest House in America season premiere Wednesday at 8 on HGTV.
Kristen dragged her bed into the Tyra suite. She said, I'm not sleeping with Laura.
Live for this. This is the kind of Kristen villain I want, who's like, I'm not sharing a bed.
But they continue to put Leela's name in their mouths and just chew it up and spit it back out again.
Well, you know why Kristen's doing it, because Kristen knows that Laura's a threat.
And Leela is too.
Yeah. This is brilliant gameplay from Kristen, who comes out of this unscathed and because it's not, quote unquote, her fight.
Well, Leela has not made enough noise for Laura's liking recently. So Laura says that she thinks deep down Leela is upset that she didn't choose her to stay in this suite with her.
So Leela's in the room with Yvonne, where Yvonne says, oh, Laura's been shit-talking you all day. And then Laura casually wanders into the room and then...
Oh, I'm just here looking at the football wall. I'm going to run some plays later.
Leela turns around and says, so apparently I'm obsessed with you.
And Laura's response is, why do you keep saying it?
She's literally said it this one time, and Laura has said it 1,000,000 times to everybody.
And get ready for a montage of Laura's seating positions. Laura starts on the other bed. At some point, she gets pushed to the floor. Then she's standing for a while.
Laura is so accomplished at making herself the injured party in this scenario that it's
brilliant, honestly.
It's a work of art.
It is.
Really, because it pivots from, you said that, not me. And then, I never said that. Everybody else said that to me, but I never said it. And then she screws up her face in order to wring the tears from her duct.
Push them right out.
Because high school was really hard and everyone hated her because she has parents who are in the entertainment industry.
And then she says one of the most amazing things ever, which is, I don't understand. People said this about me in high school too, and it wasn't true then either. And I'm like,
Laura, you're the common denominator.
Yeah. This is no longer bullying. Now it's feedback.
And this entire time, Victoria is doing stretch aerobics and Bible study.
Our little stress exerciser.
But what's so funny is she doesn't even seem stressed. Victoria just like, I guess everyone else is in this bedroom. Because but if you haven't seen the episode,
it becomes a house meeting.
An audience, a house meeting. At some point, Alyssa, in the fun Alyssa of the episode, has full sunglasses on and is seated, like, very, to me, like, uncomfortably casual, if that was a thing. And when Laura starts crying, she goes, babe, why are you crying?
She, like, needs some champagne.
Yeah. She gets very Real Housewives reunion special.
Or Laura, like, this way is Essex. Babe, why are you crying?
Babes, you're right, babes, why are you crying? Her climax is to just say to Leela, I guess you weren't a true friend to me.
Oh,
gorgeous.
That is brilliant.
Gorgeous.
Was it 2 episodes ago where she's like, why this bitch invited me to her bedroom?
We're not friends.
I love it. I love that Laura never for a moment thought of Leela as a friend.
Never.
And somehow worked up a narrative where Leela betrayed her.
Their friendship. Their very important friendship.
Ew, she's passing me bus notes. Why aren't you my friend anymore, Leela? Leela!
It's incredible. She took soap lessons at her father's knee because this is some soap opera villain shit.
And in the background, Kristen is granting someone their land legs. And she's like, my next curse.
Kristen, when did you get those eels?
They were the eliminated contestants.
I want everyone else to start shrinking into those, like, shriveled things.
Yes, yep.
Less fun question. Was anyone else getting a little bit of homophobia in this confrontation? There was a little, like, don't think of me as in love with you.
Yeah, it I I'm glad you said that because I got a ping at that too. And I don't know if I'm just hypersensitive to it.
That's what I wondered too.
But I got it more from Leela.
Me too.
Okay, we're saying the same thing then. Because she was like, don't say I'm obsessed. Don't say I'm thinking about another girl, this, that, and the other. And again, I'm open to people being like, I didn't interpret it like that. I just didn't want to look. She just didn't want to look like a stalker.
It just started setting off
like
like alarms.
Like, don't say I like girls.
Mm-hmm. And we've already gotten that in this house.
I think that's partially because it's a very common shaming technique when you're a teenage girl. You're like, oh, you're in love with her. And like, it's a very common tactic that
to be like, you're a lesbian who's in love with me.
Each other. Yes.
Yeah. We're heading to West LA College, where they're currently the Wildcats, but at one point they were the Hustlin' Oilers.
Oh, that's a change I'm not behind. Keep those Oilers.
And let them hustle.
Yeah. The grind never stops. I like one thing I do like about this, because I want to be clear in a second. Ooh.
This is
I
bad.
do not like this photo shoot.
No.
I wish they had done more stuff at colleges. I think that would have been cool.
I agree.
But this may be the least safe, non-water-based photo shoot we've ever had.
Oh my God.
You made me choke, Anna. Because that's so true. It is the least safe if you just don't count the drowning ones.
Yeah. Johnny's hat says be aggressive. Be aggressive.
Mm-hmm. Johnny, if you're out there, if you're listening to this, I want to know. I recently told someone asked if we were ever going to interview people, and I said no, but I would do a series where with each person we got to ask them one hyper-specific question.
Ooh,
and
I love
just
that.
because the only thing I want to ask Johnny is this hat thing.
Were
you came up with it? Did you purchase? Did someone else purchase? Was it your idea? Someone else's?
Yeah.
Talk to me about the hats. Where can I get the Smize hat?
Yeah. Also there is photographer Sarah Silver.
Oh, I was like, that name sounds familiar, despite the fact that they weirdly don't reference Top Model with her.
No, but she has been on some shitty shoots.
Wasn't she the vampire one?
Yeah.
The one who like told Simone like, hey, I'm just going to pick you to be the meanest too?
Yeah. She was Mr. J's gossipy friend.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she was also Stilts.
Yeah.
For All Stars.
Yeah.
So if you're going to do a cheerleading based photo shoot, and this is your college cycle, wouldn't this be an amazing opportunity to get some high level cheerleaders or high level cheerleading coaches to come in and do a demonstration and explain how things work and try to reduce the possibility of harm? No, I think we should have Jonte back instead.
With 2 bolo tie clips. Why were there 2 of them?
Also, Jonte does nothing.
He passes.
It's so weird how little they do, though.
No, it's wild.
And I love the way Brittany narrates that. Johnny's there and Jonte's there. Well,
yeah, true.
True. Top model, hyper pragmatic fashion. That is true.
They're doing the photo shoot is sassy fashion cheerleader with a top model spin. And they mean spin in the air because they are going to be throwing these models in the air.
So high.
Yeah, they have 4 or 5 shirtless cheerleaders. They clearly were actual cheerleaders.
I think they're cheerleaders. And to give them those male cheerleaders some credit, they seemed really focused on making sure the models were safe.
They did.
Yeah.
And it seemed like they were rotating men so as not to like exhaust them. So like to give this photo shoot the littlest credit, they at least were thinking about like safety along in the parameters of this unsafe environment.
Yeah. There weren't even spotters though.
There was nothing.
And not enough padding. And you know what? Because Laura is 2 things now. The furthest from a cheerleader, which say
no.
Oh my God.
Really.
I go to a liberal arts college, so I don't know what cheerleading is.
She's from like the South, isn't she? She's never fucking been to a football. You're a liar.
Well,
like,
and I understand what she's implying is that her personality is not one of a stereotypical cheerleader.
I'd argue
However,
I'm not like other girls.
Yeah, it's just got that vibe to it. But 2, she's scared of the photo shoot. And at first she says it's of heights and later clarifies she's scared of smashing her head in. And I'm like, correct.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm not going to argue with you on that one, Laura. You can have it.
Of course, Kristen has cheered for 6 years.
Of course. That's only because she was held back twice.
Could you imagine that's why she got in
Fighting.
fights? She's like, hold on. Maybe I can do cheer. I am the queen of this school. What if I'm the queen of this school for 2 more years? Rob is here. Johnny immediately disapproves.
I don't like it. Why can just anybody roll up to these photo shoots?
I'm so over it.
Because later we're going to get Brian Boy too. And I was like,
Who comes at the end for no reason?
You are not here to do anything helpful whatsoever.
All they come to do is watch and be distracting, which Johnny basically says. Johnny is so over these people coming to set.
Alyssa hurts one of the cheerleaders accidentally. And then Laura is even more scared. And I said, because there's open blood.
Zero training for this.
Yvonne's face when they first put her up there, I was like, that's what my face would do.
And the blur that Yvonne gets.
Were they not wearing shorts underneath these?
I didn't see
weird.
Spankies.
Why not? That's crazy.
This is all crazy. This is all crazy.
And let's say the styling, for some reason, for most of them, is business suit.
Yeah, why are they in a blazer?
That's the twist.
I can be a girl boss and thrown up in the air.
I'm a sassy fashion reporter who is also a cheerleader.
Victoria should not be the one to shame other people for inappropriate crying.
Yeah, for real. When she said stop crying, I was like, come on, Victoria. I'm usually on your side when you're critiquing people, but that's ridiculous.
And because she's done it for 6 years, Kristen gets so fucking high in the air.
Oh my
They are
God.
flinging her.
I mean, she proved her cheerleader receipts. Got to give it to her there.
They were flinging Nastasia pretty high too, though.
Well, because she's so short, Tana.
That's only because she presents herself.
And then Brian Boy shows up at the end to comment on nothing.
Yeah, it's so silly.
There are so many people here, and no one helps.
No, Johnny is doing his job,
Johnny is doing his job. He can't be in charge
and
of
he's the
everything.
only one.
Yeah.
I also want to talk about Leela, who is being told that she's doing the duck face, the selfie lips over and over again. And then she starts screaming when she feels that she did it. She goes, no, I did it. I'm like, whoa. Even Johnny's
Babes.
like, okay.
Leela has cracked.
Yeah. And then says, I don't want cheerleading and little challenges to send me home. Okay, Leela. Cool.
I also find it suspicious, in a good way, that this episode,
That was a great sentence, Lex.
thank you, that we don't get gossipy Sarah Silver because I don't think Johnny participates.
No.
Because we introduce her and then we never see her. Because remember, she likes to take photos with a
Click,
clicker,
click. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
looking at the
Old
screen.
sitting Sarah Silver. Yeah, I bet there's dropped footage, cut out footage where she goes over to Johnny and she's like, so who do we hate? And he's like, nobody.
I
She's
love
like,
everyone.
I want everyone to succeed.
And she's like, I miss Mr. J.
Then she's like, where's Brian Boy?
That's why he shows up.
Yes, she invited Brian.
Because
Boy. I love
Rob disappears. Rob just
yeah.
fucks off when he realizes he's not going to be entertained. And then Brian Boy shows up.
The contestants are losing so much patience for Rob because at one point, Brittany in an interview was like, of course he's gorgeous. Like,
Oh my
of
gosh,
course
that
Rob
was...
Evans is so hot.
Okay, how many more times do you need me to say this?
Mhm. Do I have to keep doing this if I'm going to keep narrating?
I love the idea that Brittany's like, look, guys, I want to, I don't know, be top 7, I guess. Like, can I, I'll narrate, but I just, come on. I'll
I'm
give
trying
you,
to be convincing.
ugh. Here, I'll give you each word individually and you can clip it together.
I know how this works. I've been on Disney.
For real, though.
This panel photo, this fetish gear football photo, and then we cut to slutty business lady Tyra.
This
Mm.
wild cutout business suit is truly one of the weirdest things she's ever worn.
This is non-Euclidean. How is this staying on?
I don't know. This is like if you, when we did like Star Trek The Next Gen,
Yes.
if you wanted someone to be like, and this is future
Future
business,
business.
alien.
She's coming on to Picard.
Mhm.
But does the back look just wild because it has to?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely yes.
It's weird. And not even my least favorite Tyra look. I'm like, you made a choice.
No, she doesn't look that bad. It's just bizarre.
And she has, this was a fun joke This I will give to Tyra.
Me too.
Chignon is the French word for slick back with some gel. That was cute and funny.
Sure, but no one has a chignon. Not even Tyra.
No, but
No one
that's
has
okay because she
chignon.
turned it into something cute and funny.
We got to give Tyra the few flowers we can give her when we
Sure.
have them.
We're so busy flinging arrows most of the
I'm out. I need to collect all these arrows back, Lex. I only have flowers. I never get to give them away.
Victoria's up first.
This exchange between her and Tyra of, you look so cute and bird-like with your hair slicked back. And then the super sincere, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Calm down, Victoria.
Before we get into any of these photos, I'm going to say this is a contender for at least successful across-the-board photo shoot for
Yeah.
me personally in
Uh-huh.
top model history. I think I like 2.
Sure.
Yes.
The men usually look pretty good. I'll give it to that. That's not usually a thing on this show.
Yeah.
That's just because they're professional cheerleaders doing their job.
In small
presumably.
shorts. Yeah.
Yeah, and their faces are mostly covered, so there's no like weird face moments, and there's 1 or 2 fine face moments, which is nice.
I'll give this photo shoot one thing. I think the setup, not the theme, not the like what they're doing, but the setup and the lighting is actually pretty good. Like I think they're like well taken photos, and I'm giving Sarah Silver some credit.
Yeah. And I like the treatment on it too.
That's what I mean.
I feel like
Yes.
the post to kind of oversaturate it because
Yeah.
the website I'm looking at, the eliminated girls' photos did not get this treatment.
Oh,
And so you see the difference, and
yeah.
it's fascinating.
It is really interesting.
Oh yeah, that they look terrible.
Mhm. The power of post production.
Really, yeah. The post is really cool in this. It gives like a vintage high school vibe.
It could have been a cool shoot if they had any training.
On Victoria's, one thing I like is I like how the pom-poms kind of match the skirt.
Uh-huh.
This feels like a put together outfit, and I think her body positioning is fine. I think her lack of hands
It's weird. It looks like her hands are pom-poms. Also,
Yeah.
her arms look like she's like taking there's something
It
very
looks
weird.
painful to me.
Yeah.
Painful. And then look, I'm gonna continue to give Kelly Catrone a lot of shit for her non sequiturs. But this little story of you look like a middle-aged man who's about to take a nap on a new bed. A new bed?
Why middle-aged
story?
man?
Yeah, and I guess that sounds like a good thing. That sounds like a lovely day.
Lovely day,
Yeah.
so relaxing.
You get a new bed? First time on a new bed?
Oh,
Your back
best.
hurts?
Oh, amazing.
On screen behind, I couldn't read the comment, but the name was Winifred Elijah, which
Ooh, yes, please.
is like the best name and also the wildest.
Can we just say, too, and I don't think we've spoken about this yet, but the names of the folks who write in are very top model because we get so many names that are just uncommon names and
Yeah, we do.
spelled. We get our first repeat video.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Jordy comes back, snake wearing Jordy.
Yeah, that's
that's
what I
who we wanted a second video from.
I think like 5 people are calling in.
Yeah.
Leela's next.
Uh-oh.
I think her body is pretty good.
I do too.
I think her face
Oh.
is one of the roughest we've had in a photo in general on Top Model.
It's
Yeah.
pretty scrunched.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't even look like her.
Mm-hmm.
Not in the good way.
No. This cross leg is cool though. There is something cool about like
And I like her arms, and I like how the dress is falling. Because again, I think dresses with poofiness worked out well because they looked kind of
yeah.
pom pom. Because if you told me this was a line inspired by the frilliness of pom poms,
Yeah.
how
Mhm.
fun!
And I like that her body looks a little more relaxed than
Mm-hmm.
Victoria's.
Oh yeah. Drag queen slumber party was a choice.
Bit
Kelly?
by a mosquito at a drag
In the
queen summer
eye.
party.
And then Tyra says she needed to tooch her neck.
No, the problem was that she did toot her neck when she should have been putting tension in her booty.
So now tooch is tension? That's what the tooch stands for? Booty tension?
Again, tooch is just Smurf. When we don't know what to say, we say tooch.
Ugh.
And then Brian Boy gets
Ugh.
to chime in
Oh,
and
God.
says, Leela, I think you're very popular online, but personally, I think you really need to step up. That's not your job, man.
No,
Yeah.
Brian Boy's given a lot of latitude
Let's just say that
starting
the fir-
now.
ever since Brian Boy got the cafe set up.
Uh-huh.
Not a fan of.
Nope.
I liked the episode where they felt separate.
Yes.
Mhm.
And they felt like their job was just to present social media stuff. And that's
Because
all
now they're
Brian
a
Boy
judge,
should have
but
been.
not, but a judge.
Mhm.
Ugh.
Kiara is next.
It's super odd that I think she's the only one of the current contestants
Mhm.
that got a not flying in the air one.
And she did stuff in the air. We saw it.
Yeah.
This sneer on her face that Tyra likes?
I don't know.
Why does it feel like Tyra is dragging Kiara along in this competition?
I don't know. Because this is bottom 2 for me.
Yeah.
And then we find out that penguins make Rob cry because he says there's nothing sadder than seeing a beautiful bird that can't fly.
Rob was one of the only people protesting this gay penguins get married. Not until they can fly.
But I don't like Kiara's photo. I can't tell
No.
a positive thing about the photo. I think even the yellow is weird because it's too close to the bars.
And it's such a weird outfit, truly.
And it looks
Yeah.
like she's just wearing socks because they're holding her shoes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Also, we didn't mention it because scores in this one or whatever, but Kelly gave Leela a 4. We don't get a lot of 4s.
And that was a lot. And it's gonna be
A lot. Yeah.
definitive.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Kristen's next.
I'll say it right now. Is it my favorite of the week? No. There is something so cool about this shot,
Yes.
though.
Yes.
There's something
This-
unreal about this shot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this doesn't even. What I'm glad we saw how high she was getting because this feels photoshopped, even though
Yeah.
this is real, and her face
It's gorgeous.
is
so
gorgeous.
still.
It's the
and
most
set.
activated her face has been.
Mhm.
yeah, truly. You can tell that this is what you would hire her for.
Yeah.
Truly.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
And what's great is it's one of the better shots of the men because you get a face of someone like in awe of her.
Yeah, they feel like they're actually a part of a story.
It feels like
Mhm.
she's like either coming down or been flung so high that they're like, no, come back down.
I have to go back to my home planet.
Beam me up fiercely.
And the fact that this is the one that creates such dissension between Kelly and Tyra, I'm like, this is the one you're fighting over? This is clearly good.
And then Kelly and Kristen get to flirt a little bit.
We're both bullies and buttholes.
You're making my heart melt right now.
I love it. I love that Kristen is playing Kelly like a violin.
And then we get Chloe the cheerleader video. Why? Why?
I mean, I guess I like that it feels like Chloe put on her cheerleader costume because behind the medals, the trophies,
Mhm.
like she is a cheerleader.
Brittany is next. This photo looks like they rotated her. Like that she was supposed to be on her back, and then they're like,
Yeah.
no, up.
You know why though? It's like this is what they all looked like when they were doing the tiny trampoline photos in Cycle 18.
Yep.
I think she has an interesting face. I just
Yeah,
think
I was
this
gonna
is.
say I'm not that mad at her face. I think the face is kind of cool.
I'm also not that bad at the body positioning.
No, I just think it's in the wrong. It's in the wrong
Yeah.
angle. It's been
Yes.
rotated like 90 degrees.
Also, the cheerleaders at the bottom of this one are so scared they're not going to catch her. This is
You
They're
can
running.
see them like wobbling from side to side. Where is she gonna come down?
They needed to have one of those like rainbow, you know, in like kindergarten, the rainbow things where everyone held
Parachute.
on parachute. They
Mhm.
needed to have that to catch them. I feel like
Oh,
because
parachute day was the best day.
The best day.
when you would go underneath it,
Yes.
Mhm.
Ugh.
And you would do like you could do popcorn at the end with like foam balls. Oh,
Mhm.
so good.
Kelly and Rob fight over this one.
Well, and then we need to tell Brittany that she's doing badly, which has not been a storyline at all in this show yet. But now she's too Disney. I honestly
She's
don't
not
know what
Disney in the right way.
Because you could be fierce Disney or
Sexy Disney.
And what's so funny is that Brittany starts to, I think because she wants to do well on the show, buy into this too.
Yeah.
uh-huh.
But it's so funny that in the audition episode, and this is why, again, I'm glad we have audition episodes back, is that she just basically was like, yeah, I worked for Disney.
Right.
It wasn't like, you are Disney.
It's the only thing you've ever liked.
It's also, I don't know if you guys find it odd. It's so weird to hear a business name that is not sponsoring the show.
Yes, I
be
do
said
feel that
so
way.
much.
Yeah, right. I was like, is this fair use?
And I just wanted to call out, Tyra does her classic, this is the face you were doing, but this is what you could have done. And it's the worst one she's ever done.
It's the worst one.
Oh, yeah, it's not good.
She's becoming worse at modeling, and I don't think she started very well. Controversial.
Get brave. And Brittany, it should be noted, gets the devil's score.
Yes, she does. Sixes.
The least Disney.
Well, they're trying to get her to be evil Disney.
Ooh.
Nastasia's next.
I don't know if this is controversial yet brave. I do not like this photo of Nastasia. I think it looks weird. I feel like her legs look like they're very different lengths.
Yes, I agree. I think in the wide, when you're not really focusing on any details, there is something cool about it.
Just because it's so, like, out.
Yes. It's so different.
Is it weird to say that I respect it more than I like it? Because I respect what she's doing, and that looks very difficult to do. And I am going to give her the face, because I think her face looks amazing.
Yes.
But there is something about it it's like it's a picture on the wall that's like a little bit off, and I just want to like tug it so it's right.
That's what I'm feeling too. There's something just not working about this. And this happens to a lot of these photos because they're not necessarily on a flat plane, and they can't control exactly the angle at which they're popping up. There's always some like foreground background weirdness going on with their proportions.
And I also think that whenever you go for a photo that is clearly she was going for symmetry, right?
Yes.
Sure.
When it's really hard to do that, because anything that's like slightly off fucks with it and it looks not correct. So like I get why you can respect
especially because
it.
they're doing it in front of something that has these perfect right angles. It makes it look worse.
Yeah.
But I do love her face.
Her face looks great, and the judges don't seem to like her face. Only Tyra likes her face.
Rob liked it, I think.
Also, we get a fan video of Nastasia's fan who can't say her name. Sure, these are their fans. Let's keep pushing
David,
that
honey.
Honey.
Yvonne is next.
I'm going to say right now that I think this is the best photo of the week.
It's my best photo of the week too.
Yeah.
I think she nailed it.
In some ways, I hate that because I feel like the body position is so close to my second, which is Kristen.
Yeah.
But I think this is cheerleader.
Yes.
I think her hair looks very wind in the hair amazing. I think you've got this athleticism to this one.
The men are like looking
got,
at her.
And look, they're smiling. It's like it's the best version of this picture. And I actually appreciate that her body crosses over the goalpost because I think that makes it look more real.
Agreed.
I agree.
That was the problem with Kristen's, is it looked placed
a little Photoshoppy.
Yeah. I like that it's not that high too.
And she just looks great. Her legs
I think
look
it's
amazing.
Her best face.
She gave a great shape.
Yeah. I like the pom-poms at the waist because it's actually adding to the dress.
Yep.
I can't believe Kelly gave it a 7. What is wrong with you?
I don't.
Not enough of that butt. We want a butt right to camera.
Also, her leg looks amazing. Both of her legs look amazing.
Yeah. But this is the episode. Yvonne does not exist in this episode.
No.
She literally doesn't say a word at panel.
No. The only thing she said in this episode is, Alila, have you heard Laura's talking about you? That's it.
And we get a thank you later. And that's the whole journey of Yvonne. And look, she's going to get a lot in the next episode, so it's fine. But it's just funny because I think Yvonne's been a pretty big character. And she did well this week. And it's nothing.
Yeah, it's wild. Alyssa's next.
Oh boy.
No.
This feels like one of those times when Alyssa might have had a better photo, but for some reason Tyra fell in love with this one.
Yeah.
I think, to give her a little credit, I think her face is not the worst.
I actually would argue that her face is one of the better ones. Because we've seen so many similar poses, I appreciate that I do feel like Alyssa was coming at this from, let's try to look not so cheerleader and more like a model.
Sure.
It just did not.
Well, the other hand
out.
is missing, so she has a pom-pom on her head. And then we get a video from someone who needs to teach about foreshortening.
I mean, I kind of love that
Brianna
this was a
got
better
fan of
Tyra
the
teach
week.
than Tyra can do. Yeah.
Yes.
Fan of the
Gave
week.
better and more helpful critique than any of the judges.
That's
this
true.
week.
It's the only time the model, when they cut to them listening, is like, oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
She gets out a notebook. Oh.
Yeah, I don't think the dress works. I don't know why she's in these saddle shoes.
Why is she
I
in
like. I thought
bowling
the saddle
shoes?
shoes. I thought they were kind of cute, actually.
I think
don't
they're
know.
cute shoes.
Shoes.
Yes, but why are they here? Couldn't tell you.
Yes.
Oh, they should have made them all have 9 West heels on and just tried to kill these cheerleaders.
I mean, the brightness of that blood on that man's head.
Oh.
All right, Laura's the last one.
You know
This
what?
is-
I think this one is so weird that there's something captivating about it. Is it my top? No, I've told you my top 2. But this one is odd.
It's very bug on the window for me.
Look, this might be the only time I agree with Rob Evans. But when he says "little girl" through her Barbie in the air, I was like, "Oh, it does look like that."
Uh-huh.
It's because everything's so straight.
Yes, and spread.
Akimbo
They also gave her pink eyebrows.
and a
Mhm.
pink bun. They're trying to make her Sophie.
She literally looks like like if you told me though the goal was Barbie, like the goal was pop art weirdness.
Yeah.
it nails that. It's
just
something
not this photo
odd
shoot.
about it.
Well,
yeah,
I think the post treatment that works so well for the majority of the photos is not so great here because of Laura's tan.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because now she just looks kind of orange bronzy.
Plastic.
Mhm.
She doesn't look. Also, where the fuck is she looking?
And here's the thing. Does the result end up being kind of cool? Yeah, it looks like it's a promo poster for like a
CW show
weird high school show. Yes.
Yeah.
Like maybe a Riverdale promo.
where everyone is being thrown up in the air and looking like
Mhm.
dolls or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're being thrown by the drama.
Yes.
But you can't give Laura credit for this.
No,
She is not the reason why this photo works.
No.
at all. Also, this peak of underwear is strange. I'm gonna. They should have photoshopped
Uh-huh.
that right out.
But especially from a distance, when I'm looking at all of these small, it's not even in my bottom 4.
no, it's just. So
It's weird. It's
weird.
super weird.
It's so weird.
Let's real quick talk about the eliminated contestants
Yes, I want
have
to.
a quick summary. Jesse, Darian, garbage. Destiny, one of the weirdest photos in top model history.
Why is she so far over?
This doesn't, I don't think she did it. I think she did this on the ground and they were like, fine. Also, Destiny got storm clouds.
The hand on the butt, though.
Yeah.
Boop. She didn't even get a dress. She got a shirt.
And Darian's face.
Oh boy, oh boy.
I think so far what's interesting about the eliminated contestants is we've learned like maybe we were right.
Maybe. I also think though, I'm gonna say I don't think they're putting as much care into
No.
the photos.
Oh, sure.
And I'm not even just saying the after effect of it, right? The post. I think they're literally like, you get 5 shots, boop, 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 done.
Yeah. Is Johnny still directing these? Like, we don't know.
Do you guys realize the weirdest thing about none of the eliminated contestants get pom-poms?
Oh, why?
But interestingly, I looked and I was like, well, that's weird. But weirdly, the only person that didn't of the contestants that are on the show was Kristen.
Huh.
So I wonder if at some point, like, let's say Kristen went last and they just
'Cause she
run
does.
out of pom-poms.
Not
They're
reusable.
like, that we can't reuse.
I also think Kristen was like, real cheerleaders don't have pom-poms. Get the fuck out of here.
Honestly. But it's so, I was like, there's something weirder and cheaper about the eliminated contestants besides
yeah.
the fact that they didn't get it. And because
Nor
they
did they get costumes. They got barely a costume.
Barely.
anyway, they're none of
I'm sorry,
them are good.
Destiny's is, I keep looking at it. She's so, it's like she's standing on the
Destiny's is, y'all look up Destiny's photo from this shoot. It's bizarre.
No one else is even near what this looks like.
No, she looks like she was standing on the goalpost and then hopped up a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like Jesse's where she's going, hi-ya! Ooh, watch me spin kick. Call out order. Nastasia is first with a 585, and she is told that she gets command of the closet as president of the house.
Have we ever had someone get best photo on so little screen time before?
This is wild.
It's kind of fascinating, right?
Yes.
There's a part of me that likes it just because it's not spoilery in a
Yeah.
way.
Sure. Laura is second with a 569. which is kind of wild to me.
Well, again, I think a lot of people were just like, well, it's interesting. Because all of these, again, across the board, not a good photo shoot. So I think people were just...
And Kelly and Tyra both gave it very high scores.
Yeah. Let me say that because we missed it, I did love to. A rare time that Laura wasn't there for gameplay. Because Tyra asked, do you think it's a fear of heights or a fear of loss of control? And Laura goes, it's heights. And Tyra's like, well...
Tyra acting like nobody could possibly be afraid of heights was such a weird choice. And
also heights when you're not secure.
The follow-up question of what could have been the worst thing that happened, do you think? Can you really not figure it out, Tyra?
You could be paralyzed.
Yeah, and Laura was like, death.
Hitting my head. It's very clear.
It happened to a cheerleader.
Cheers, one of the most dangerous sports.
Yes, it is.
Kristen continues to score the highest with a 6-1.
She deserved it this week, though.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Kiara is fourth with a 4-3.
Well, that challenge score.
Yeah, it really did.
Victoria with a 5-5.
And Kiara goes, good job, Victoria.
Yvonne with a 5-3-7.
Thanks.
I'm sad that she wasn't higher.
I am too.
Disappointing.
And Alyssa with a 5-7-6. How did Alyssa get a 5-7-6 fan score with
That's
that
odd to
photo?
me.
Which leaves Brittany v. Leela.
And Leela mouths to Brittany, it's me. To Brittany. And Brittany's like, probably right.
Brittany, your existence is confusing. Leela, you only exist in a photo.
Like, that's not confusing.
I do love that Brittany's now a new kind of contestant, which I'm going to call the girl with the brand. Because now branding's been a big thing to Tyra. So she's like, and Brittany, you're the one who came in with the brand.
So Brittany stays with a 4.49, and
Rough.
Leela has a 6.01.
Second highest score.
And it's really first, because you're not going to beat Kristen, really. So it's
Yeah.
like,
Until next week.
And then
Whoa.
Tyra lies and says, wow, see what a challenge score can do? Kelly gave her a 4.
and did it help? Sure, it helped save Brittany, but
Sure.
not so much. And then
Tyra gives this little speech to Brittany before she sends Leela home. And I would just love to know where this came from, because she says, sometimes our passion is who we should be. And it is so amazing to get up in the morning and know that what our passion is what our job is. I don't disagree. If your job is what your passion is, you are very lucky. That's a very cool thing. Why did she say this now? Where did this come from?
yeah, Tyra, this is all Tyra post the Tyra show. She doesn't have a place to, like, when she has a good epiphany, she doesn't have a place to store it anymore.
Yeah.
And then Brian Boy, in front of everyone, she was my favorite girl. And Rob is
Crying.
like, okay. It's my favorite Rob moment of the whole cycle so far. It's
Yeah.
like, all right.
Cool. Who are you?
Exactly.
It's so inappropriate that a person who has put themselves in a position to be a judge
And is
then
closest
does
to them.
this.
It is seated closest to them.
It's just so inappropriate.
And it feels like Tyra has a sudden realization that the scores at panel matter and that the fan scores really are nothing. And I think this changes the way judging goes going forward.
I want to say two last things. I loved, it's one of my favorite Leela moments. I talk such a big game. That's hilarious, Leela, that you realize, like, yeah, guys, isn't this a little embarrassing? And then Tyra's mad Leela went home. Well, her story continues right now.
Yeah, not secret subtitles
not
this
private
time.
captions. Nope.
No.
I love that Tyra's
And
like,
it's my privacy.
we get it. We get it. This shouldn't have happened. Are you pissed?
I'm mad too. Did you hear Brian Boy?
I did think Leela made very good use of her exit speech to advocate for herself with the fans. That was very smart.
Smart.
Mhm.
So I'm not going to do, and this is a little spoilery, but I'm not going to do a Where Are They Now? Because we will have another chance to do it with Leela. And so it felt silly, especially since Leela is known as one of the most post-show winning models who has ever won. Like, and she doesn't win, but you know what I mean. Like, she
Yeah.
wins at life. and is known as being one of the ones that's like top 10 top model contestants who are still working. So there'll be a lot to talk about, and I'd rather save it for a future episode.
I do think I would have been legit shocked at the time if I had been watching this in real time.
I was legit shocked watching it now.
Yeah, I thought it happened later.
Yeah, it's really early.
Yeah. You know what? I gotta say, this cycle, and not remembering the exact call-out order, it's been so fun to actually watch. And it is interesting, to your point earlier about Nastasia barely being in the episode but getting first call-out. There's something about this cycle that does have more moments where I'm caught off guard in a fun way. And I do think it is because, not perfectly executed as it is, the number system does trap them in some moments. Even though they could manipulate it so much, they haven't like figured out how to manipulate it perfectly yet. So you have these moments.
The scores are wearing them. They're not wearing the scores.
And if you're wearing the scores, you should rate, review, and subscribe to this podcast. We love hearing from you, your hot takes, your iced tea. You can reach out to us at podleadem@gmail.com or visit our website, podleadem.com, where our P.O. box is. You can also find me anywhere at Yet Charming.
I'm on Instagram at Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm on TikTok at JWCrumpOK. And thank you to all the people who recently tagged me in the post of someone doing a parody of like Top Model and all other elimination shows talking to the final two. I wish I could remember the comedian's name off the top of my head, but it's very funny.
And be sure to use the hashtag PodLeadem when you do. Anywhere. Hashtags are still a thing. Probably. I don't know. I'm not online that much. So for PodLeadem, I have been Lex Basile Price.
I'll be Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm JW Crump.
And we'll see you on top.
PodLeadem is not endorsed by America's Next Top Model, Tyra Banks, 10x10 Entertainment, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. America's Next Top Model and all names, pictures, and audio clips are registered trademarks and copyrights of their respective trademark and copyright holders.